Hello everybody, it's Tuesday morning. I've got little Kyle with us today. He's sitting in this, so if you do hear him going on, that's who it is. You're going to the green school, right? Okay, so just want to quickly show you this. I'm busy potting on peppers and chillies at the moment. I'll show you them once I've finished. So what I've got here is I've got a 2.5 litre bottle, and what I've done with this is I've cut the top off, as you can see. So I've cut the top off, put that to one side. I've then put some holes in the bottom with my knife. I haven't done them on these ones. So what I'm going to do is, just noticed there, I've been doing a couple. So all I've done is got my little knife, put it in the bottoms there. And I want to make sure I've got this hard surface here because I don't want to hurt myself. Popped it in. Little twist. Down, little twist. Down, little twist. What's on? Down, little twist. Down, little twist. So that's drainage holes sorted out in there. Then what I've done, I've got my little stove. You can do this with a little lighter. I've got my top of my bottle because if I don't do this, the tops get rigid like that, and they're an absolute nightmare. So what I've done is I've got my bottle, just went over the top, just rotated it around. See here, just rotated it around. That's left us with a nice hard surface on the top. Now this is a little bit far, but I can get my scissors and just snip around the top there. But that's going to keep it shape, and I can get my hand in as well. So there's plenty of space in there to put things in. An added bonus as well is that once they can be used all year round. So what you can do is keep the tops, and you can fill the soil up to about there. You can put some seeds in, put the top over, a little cloche. So you can put a seed in, and as long as you can get your hand in to remove the seed or remove the plant, you can do it that way. Alternatively, you could turn this around. You could fill this up with soil, fill the bottom up with water, then let the roots go down through the hole, and you've got your own little hydroponic system. So several uses you can do with them, but I'm using mine at the moment for my peppers and chillies. So sorry, I'm just using them for the peppers at the moment. I've got my chillies in these pint cups before they go into the 3 litre air pots. So all I've got here is the California Wonder. I'll show you the others that I've done down there shortly. I've just got them in there, put some feed in, bloodfish and bone. I've put some charge in. I've put some mycorrhizal fungi in. Just pushing them in, little shake, and there's me 4 California Wonder peppers in as well. So just thought I'd show you quickly how to do the bottles for several uses, and also I've got my peppers in the pots there now. So these will be going into the big rose pots once they've been in here. But I'll take us down to the middle greenhouse and show you what I've been getting on with as well. So I'll see you down there. So into the middle greenhouse, I've put some blue on top of the bench so I can get so none of it falls onto the gaps. And what I've got here is I've got my peppers on this side. So we've got the Romano mixed, the 4 I'm keeping for Romano mixed, the 4 I'm keeping for the mini reds, and the 4 I'm keeping for the California Wonder. So I've got 12 pepper plants on the go at the moment. That'll be enough for me. I've got the other ones which I've got to sort out as well. So that's this side done. I've got some more of these bottles, which I've got some more mini reds as well, which I'll just pot up in any case, and I'll fill up the whole of one side up. I've already cut the blue for this side, so I just need to get these all sorted. I'll get the garlic out of here and put outside, store it ready to braid because it's nearly ready to be braided, and everything else will be going out of here from this side, and the chillies will be going on this bench here. So I'll go back up to the top now and I'll show you what they've been doing with the chillies. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've selected all of my chillies, my chilli plants. I've got my poblano chillies here as well, which I won on Life at the Allotment. I've got them 2 there, and I've also got some long spag just knocking around somewhere. But at the present moment in time, we've got 4 patio sizzle, I've got 4 habanero, I've got 4 de cayenne, I've got plenty spares of them as well. I've got 4 hopscotch, of course in the middle there, and I've also got 4 of the jalapeno. That's these ones here. So that's more than enough I'm going to need. So I've got me varieties. I've got 4 of each, like I said I was going to do. So there should be There's more than 20. There's more than 20 there, but I've got 20 air pots to put them in. So I'll select which ones are going in the air pots. Then once they've been in here, I've just potted these up, you see, from the little cups. So once they've been in there, I'm going to put them into the air pots. So I'll take you into the back room to show you what else I've been doing this morning. So I've got all of these tomatoes like you seen last week, all sorted out. So they've already started spreading down over, which is great. They've already started with the roots searching for, and they're already getting a bit bigger as well, so I'm pleased with them. So they'll be getting potted into the big pots in a couple of weeks' time. I've got the lavender at the back there, open out the way. That's been watered as well. The geranium cuttings at the back, they're all coming along. I'll see what happens with them. I'll just experiment. I've potted on the sugar baby melons. That's them there. So that's them. Coming down, I've got the Betty black leeks in the rose buds, the rose buckets. There's one there. There's one behind this tomato plant. There's one there as well. So they're coming on canny. I've been spraying them as well, and you can see the difference already. This Shirley tomato needs to go out into the polytunnel or the bottom tunnel. I'll shift that up now. The long spag chillies are coming along. I've got 3 of those. That's them there. The peacock orchids that you seen Kyle plant out in one of the other videos, they're coming along canny inside here as well. Yep, and little Kyle, you planted them out, didn't you?
Yeah.
You certainly did. You did a good job. I've got my Grandad Dave's pot leeks. So I've selected the large ones and I've kept them ones, so there's 12 in there. I've been spraying them as well because they did get a bit of thrip damage, as you can see. So I've been spraying them and they're alright. Sorry about that, Grandad Dave popped in. And he's dropped off for little Kyle. What you got, Kyle?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. What is it? Is it yummy?
Yeah.
Oh, yummy, yummy, fresh, straight from the garden. Where it should be. So yeah, anyhow, I've still got these sweet mini reds, which I'm going to pop into the buckets I've just made, the pots I've just made. I'll do that another time on a late night video, which I'll be doing this week. These cauliflowers, the different variety of cauliflowers, I've got different ones. I've got Sunset, I've got I can't remember what the ones are. I've got them marked down there.
Yummy in my tummy, Daddy.
I can't remember what they are. I'll have a look later on.
My tummy.
Yes, I yummy in your tummy, Kyle. But yeah, everything's ticking along in here. I need to get them chrysanthemum bush outside as well, which I'll do now. And I've still got these flowers to pot on as well. So still loads to do. But unfortunately, I've run out of time for today. So I'll probably be on tomorrow. Then on Thursday night, I'll be doing a live stream, which I'll tell everybody about in a quick video. Probably tomorrow. So I'll see you on Thursdays. Good morning. It's Thursday. I'm just about to head for work, but the heat wave we've been having has been immense. So I've been trying to keep on top of the water and everything at home and at the allotment as well. Thankfully, my granddad has been watering things at the garden. I went down and soaked everything last night. In regards to the heat, I don't have fans, which is a bit of a problem, which I will be looking at in the future. But I've had to try and keep this greenhouse cool, because just things are dying. I've already lost a sunflower. Not a sunflower. I've already lost a strawberry from Rodney, sorry, which I'm gutted about. But there's another 5 there, which are nice and healthy. So they're still looking alright. So I'll keep on top of them. But what I've done is I've resorted to removing the pane from the window just to keep things cool. Now it's set at 30 degrees in here this morning, and that's probably going to rise. So I'll have the fan on down below as well to try and circulate some more air through. But I'm going to head down to the allotment later on tonight, probably be on a live stream. So if he's on there, I'll see you then, and I'll give you an update what's happening as well down the allotment. Hello everybody, what an absolute glorious day it has been today as well, and I've been stuck at work. Luckily I've got tomorrow morning off as well, so I'll be down here tomorrow morning. I'll just show you what I'm doing now at the minute. It's Thursday, Thursday evening. I'm just about to head back home to watch the England game. I am planning on doing the live stream after the England game, so I'm going to take a few things home to pot up. So I'll see you on there if I get a chance on there. At the present moment in time, I'm down at the garden. I am watering everything off. As you can imagine, there's been no rain, so everything needs watering. I've also been into the polytunnel behind me and seen the big boy and also the big daddy tomatoes, and I've managed to take the suckers off, which are now at an adequate size to be able to plant up to create new tomatoes. So as you can see, I've got a massive one here. That's a sucker. So you can see how much the plant has been feeding the sucker alone. So taking them off is very important. I mean, this sucker is creating suckers. So you can see that it's creating suckers. So I'll just nip them off in the middle there. And what I'm going to do here is all I've done is just twisted them off. And all I'm doing is I've got my cups, I've filled them with water, and I'll just show you now. So as you can see, I've got my little cups, and all I'm doing to make clones of the plant that I want to make. So for example, these are the big boys. So all I'm doing is getting the cutting. I mean, this is a freaking tomato plant itself. The compost is damp, pushed in as far as it'll go down. That's it, done. Put that to one side. Same with these ones. Now these are the smaller ones. So all I'm doing is just pushing them all the way down, making sure the compost is making contact with all the tomato. And these should create new tomatoes. No, I think yeah, we'll go through that one there. And the tiny little one, we'll give it a go, see what it's like, see if it does anything. Doesn't, it doesn't, it does, it does. But there we go. So from them 1 plants that I got off Dave's show, I've now created potentially another 5. So I'm going to put these with the rest of them. Then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start having a look around in here and get things sorted out, as well as water everything in the garden. So once I've done that, see what if there's anything else I need doing. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow morning. Morning. It's now Friday. Me and Kyle down the plot just having a bit of a tidy up. Just started doing the path, I'll show you it, and then Kyle's already sweeping up as well, so I'll show you what he's doing. So we're tidying up. We'll do a bit of hoeing as well because I haven't got much time this morning. Little Kyle, yeah? You've been very helpful, aren't you, son? Yeah, you're brushing the path up for Dad. Turn the brush around then. We're going to get this done. Then we're going to go down the bottom and we're going to sort the tomatoes out to look for the shoots. So me and Kyle's going to get on with this. He's doing a fantastic job and we're going to get sorted. Day 246 of this heat wave. The drought continues. I'm at home, I'm waiting for little Kyle to wake up from his unexpected nap because we're supposed to be going out in the garden. But I've just left them. I've just come in to water everything in the greenhouse. It's sitting at 40 degrees in the greenhouse, and that's with the window off and the other window open, which is crazy. I've potted on a few things, my granddad's pot leeks and stuff that I had the spare to pot on. And I'm just about to lift up the rest of the garlic, so I'll pop these down and you can, I'm in my slippers, so I'm digging my slippers, and I'll show you the last of the garlic I'm pulling up now. That's that done. I've got tons and tons and tons of garlic. So differences is more of an experiment. The ones I've just lifted were for ones that I started off in pots first, and the other ones I showed you last time round was ones that I just put straight in the ground. So that is one that I just put. That's the biggest one I put. That was straight in the ground. Then the average ones about that's alright. Maybe it's a bit bigger. That's just one size, and that's the big. I think that's one of the bigger ones. So I just need to sit and sort all these leaves out. I've also did something as well where I put 2 in per pot and see how they grew, and they worked. So if you need be, you can always put 2 in at a time. It doesn't really have an effect. There is a smaller one there on that side there, but I'm happy with them. They'll do. But there's nothing else going in that side there now at all because I've got decking. I've got decking to go down. So I've got to get that sorted next. So I'm gonna go and get Kyle and we're gonna go and do it in the garden. That's all the garlic from the back garden, all cleaned up. So the one on the right here, that's the stuff I've just pulled. This is the stuff that was in the raised beds. And this is the stuff that I picked and pulled before. these ones here were the ones that were down there as well. So I must admit, I think next year I'm going to start all of the garlic off in containers, because they are a much better garlic, much better. And some of them, a lot of them are nice uniformed as well. So that's I'm going to do them next year anyways. Show you a surprise as well, of course. Got a new Mignon red flower bud from the dahlia, which is nice. There's a few more buds on there which is getting sorted out. And also the girls of sunflowers have opened up, so you can see. So there's one opened up there, there's one opened up there, and that one's starting to form up there as well. That one's opened up, so is that one there. There's a few more of them opened up as well. But as you can see, come along, Connie. So yeah, I'm going to suppose the flowers now. They're lovely them doing there. So in this section, I just need to lift up the onions. Then that's going to get decked. I'm going to extend this flower border out. That's where I'll put the sweet williams and everything. So all of this, like all of these, if they come back, come back. If they don't, they don't. But these, I'll be putting these next year into the back border there, and I'll have it all the way across there. But yeah, so that's me for the time being. I'll see the grapes are coming along great. I have snipped these and everything, because once you get a bunch on, you don't need the middle section. So I've nipped it. So that bit there, I'll just nip that bit off. I don't need that to go any farther. I've kept one runner to go all the way across. So the grapevine's coming along as well. Right, I'm going to shoot off to the garden. I'm going to sort Kyle out and we're going to go down the garden. Down the garden by myself at the moment. And when I get my pants off, I've got my shorts on. I'm going to enjoy the sun while I've got it for the next few hours. I just wanted to show you the leeks I've got in here, the ones I got off Keith Rochester, the Betty Black leeks. Now they were clean as a whistle when I got them. Now I brought them into the greenhouse about a week and a half later. I noticed that they're starting to get a bit of sign of thrip damage. So I went down to the hut and I got myself some Dynamec. And I started spraying them a couple of weeks ago, and I'll show you the results so far, what's going on. So here they are here. I've got them in the big the flower pots, and you can see on the flags there the damage there. Now the new flags come from the centre and they come out, and that's where they add the girth. So I've been spraying direct into the bottom here, and on here there is, I've just sprayed again there, so you see the water droplets. It's clean, flags are clean, so I've managed to get rid of them on this one and on this one as well. So they're all clean. So I'll keep on spraying them. Same with this one, nice and clean. So I'll keep them in there. So yeah, it stuff does work, and that's another lesson learned for next year, because the leeks in the polytunnel are an absolute mess. They're an absolute mess. They're all over the shop. I've decapitated them. I've made a right mess of them, I'll be honest. But lesson, it's a learning curve. I know for next year now what not to do and what to do. So like I say, it's just like everything else, just a learning curve. I'll show you around here, inside here, a little bit later on, but I'll see what else I need to get done at the moment outside. Strawberry baskets. Right, so these are 5 I've got here. I've got another one knocking around somewhere. These are from runners that I got from last year, from the back garden. Now these strawberries are absolutely terrible. The plants are terrible, there's little fruit off them, and no good whatsoever, so that's been a total waste. So these are all going to go on the compost heap. I'm getting fresh strawberries, runners, and I'll show you what I'm going to use for the baskets for next year. So I'll take you up and show you which ones I'm going to use for next year. So these are the strawberries I got off my Grandad Dave. These are the heritage ones, which you get nice big strawberries off, and I'll show you. Lift that up there, you can see that's a nice size strawberry on there. So we've got some, sorry, shadow. There's one there. There's another one down at the bottom there. You can see there's another one there as well. So these are the plants to go for next year. So we've got the runners on here, ready to be potted in. So as soon as they get a bit longer, I'll tidy them up. I'll be following Jeff Foreman's video. He's just been putting a couple more up. He put one up today as well. now to get prepared for them. So you can see on that one there, it's already starting to root on the bottom there. So they'll not be long until I start putting them into root as well. So these are the strawberries, one of the many that I'm going to go with for next year. I've got these bush chrysanthemums I need to pot up. They're dying to be potted up now. You can't really see on the bottom there. Dying to be potted up, so I'll pot them up now. I'll see if I can find some stuff and I'll get them potted up now. But yeah, everything else is coming on alright in here. I've got the chillies and the sweet peppers here ready to go. The 4 of each going into the air pot. So I've got all the air pots ready to go as well for when these are ready to be potted up as well. But I'm going to get cracked on with them. I'm going to get cracked on with these bush chrysanths and get cracked away. I'm going to get sorted. Before I start them chrysanths, I've just noticed the bees from the little beehive that I've got here going on. There's more and more of them coming. They're not like little bees, they're not wild bees, they do look like little bumblebees. So I'm just sitting here and you can see them all. Trying to be still and not disturb them. Definitely going into that one there. Like I said, I don't want to get too close because I don't even know if I'm allergic to bees. Bee stings anyways. But I'm very happy with the fact there's bees on the plot. And like I say, I've got plenty of flowers for them to go at, so I should have good pollination when it comes to the trees, and anyways, which I can't see, which I'll sort out another time. But yeah, look at them all. It's great. Sit here and watch them for the next hour. Just before I do them chrysanthemums, I'll just show you a couple of things which I've bought, little cheapy buys. So what I've bought, I've been down to B&M's, and I'm getting some little deadhead secateurs for £1. They're great for just deadheading and nip and stuff, especially with if you just cut your nails and things like that. So I've got a set for me and a set for my Grandad Dave. So mine go up there, Grandad Dave's goes there, and I've also getting, I'm not opening this one, but Grandad Dave's, this little knife. Now I've already got one of these, knocking about somewhere. It should be, like I say, it's knocking about somewhere in here anyways, but I've already got one of these. I bought this off Wish, the app. It comes from China, so you've got to wait a little time for delivery, but for 99 pence, free, I think I paid 99 pence for a bit of post and packaging, but I'd say I probably paid about 150 altogether for that. And it's a great little knife. It's very sharp as well, very sharp, but it's fantastic. So if you're looking for a little knife, head on to Wish and you can get yourself a little knife later. So I'm going to get got one for me, one for Grandad. I've already bought one in any case, that'll go up there. And there's Grandad Dave's, so we'll put that to one side. Well, I'm going to get cracked on with these now, with these bush chrysanthemums, and get them into a bigger pot. So I'll see you once I've done that. So I'll just show you one of these before I crack on. So I've got my little pot. I think this is a 2 litre pot. Got it filled up, ready to go. Got me bush chrysanthemum, which is this is taken from a cutting. These are doing fantastic, absolutely great. And there's the root system on it. From a cutting as well, remember, this is a free plant. Pop it in there whole, wrap it around the top, and all I'm doing is just nipping off the tops to promote more growth. So taking all them, when you nip them off you can smell them. And this is where if you haven't got nails, little deadheaded scissors come on. So coming very handy, just nipping them off at the tops where all the flowers are coming from. There we'll go. Might look brutal, but trust me, you get much more growth coming from the base and things as well. So that'll stay in that pot, develop this year, hopefully it flowers. If it doesn't, never mind, it's alright, we'll get it next year. But I've got I think I've got 11 of these, and I'll probably get a few more for next year for putting the border down the back. So it's all about preparation. Like I say, this is for next year more likely now, but at least they're in the proper pots now as well. So that's them done. So I'm going to get on with the rest of them, then get cracked on with something else. Chrysanthemums are doing alright. The ones I've got off John Peace are the 8 at the top, and I've just popped these 3 in here. So these ones here are from the yellow chrysanthemum bush that my granddad had not looked after very well, to be honest, but I managed to get these 3 cuttings off, so at least I've got 3 stools for I take cuttings from next year, and they're thriving. So I've just popped them in there. I'll get them staked up. I am waiting for 100 bamboo canes coming, so as soon as I get in I'll be able to get the bamboo, all the dahlias bambooed up, and also get these 3 bambooed up as well. So that's them. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick show what's going on next door, because I didn't show you that last week. Then I want to call it a day. These are the spring cabbage that I got off John Craig. So they're coming on alright, and the back here are the spare swede that are coming through. The carrots that I popped in here are coming along alright as well. So as you can see, all the way down there, all that green is carrot. And on the left hand side here, we've got the peas, the late sown peas. So they're all up now as well. I had the spare Yorkshire Giant, so I've just popped that in here as well, and that's coming along alright. I'm not really fussed about them, to be honest. These are cauliflowers which were going to go to waste, so I just popped them in. They look like they're sunburned. They're burnt crisp, probably very dry. So there, I'll see what happens with them. Giant cabbages. These ones are coming along very well. They're starting to pile the weight on now. Red ones are doing exactly the same. They're doing well in here as well. So let's see how they get on. But that's where they're at. So there's the 4 at the back there, and the first 4 that I put in, they're not getting very far, to be honest. But I need to get these water. So I've got musselburgh leeks, which are here. So these ones are the musselburgh, and the ones at the bottom are the CSX and Cumbrian cross. So they're coming on alright. Right, apart from these ones, like the bone, I think it's because they're dry. So I'll have to give them a good soaking now as well. Chrysanthemums, like I say, these are all pink ones, the spray chrysanthemums. What I need to do is I need to get these all staked up, so when the bamboos come I can get them sorted out. I've also got these I know I've got like little suckers on them as well. So I need to go through and pick all of them off. I've already done the ones on the other side. So I need to sort them out, because as you can see there, they're starting to sprout from the in-centres. I don't want too many on, because what I'll do is I'll just nip the tops there and they'll start forming from here. And like I said, these ones are spray ones, so the more times I nip it, the more flowers I get, so I don't want too many though. The Mammoth Improved onions, the white ones, starting to beef up. So these are all from seed. All of these have grown from seed. So they're all coming along. It's starting to perk up. The red ones, not having much luck, to be honest. Not having much luck at all. There is a few that's starting to come up, but I've lost a few as well. So I don't know whether that's just because of the soil that's in, but poor preparation. Main crop potatoes. Once again, I think it's just poor preparation in regards to the soil and stuff like that, so I'll be better prepared next year. And there's some there. They're coming up alright. But that's all that's happening. I've put some carrots in here. So at the present moment in time, nothing's shown as of yet. But there will be carrots, there's 3 rows of carrots in here. With the netting on the top, and they just get left in there. And I've still got all this to tidy up as well. The bottom, where I've got the Pendleton potatoes that I had, it's absolutely bone dry. Absolutely bone dry. But they're starting to come through. As you can see, it's absolutely bone dry. I'm going to go soak this again now with water. So, alright, that's it. But I'm back tomorrow. I'll get more stuff done next door. So I'll see you then. Well, I had a bit of a change of plan today. I've been down to the allotment, but all I've done is water everything. Me and Kyle's just been me and Kyle today, so we've been having a wander and a walk around Blythe, and we've been down to different family members and stuff like that. So I haven't really done much regards to gardening, so I'm just going to finish everything off for this week with this. So you can see I've got the cauliflowers potted up, broccoli as well, because the Romanesco was the other one which I couldn't get the label of. But everything's watered, everything's done. This Mignon Red, it's still lovely, like. But yeah, so I'm going to sign off for this week. So everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see what happens next week. So I'll see you then.